Stay tuned. This is Smily Green.
XMPL1CRT explicit.
Here we go. Go. Here we go. Go. Here we go. Go.
You are now watching Bar Talk TV.
Hey, what the fuck is this on? Mic check. Are we on? Are we live? Are we on? Oh, fuck. What's up, everybody? Dude, we're fucking live right now. How you feeling?
I'm feeling alive.
Is this mic on? Mic check.
Testing.
Testicles. 1, 2, 3. Testicles. 1, 2, 3. Is our mic working, guys? What up? I'm fucking explicit. This is Smiley G. You can always tell who's who. All right? It's easy to tell who explicit is because I wear glasses. And you know who Smiley G is because this man's always smiling. Look at this smile.
Oh, he's wearing a hat too.
Look at this smile. He's always smiling. That's why they call him Smiley G. See? He's smiling. Look at that smile. Smile. Hey. Yeah, let's go. Sports and smoke sessions. We got a lot of sports to talk about. We got a whole lot of smoking to do.
Yes.
How you feeling today?
It's been a pretty exciting day, actually. I think I'm a little drained right now, but I need to get lifted and get back up there.
Ooh,
I need to get energized.
Let's get lifted. Light that blunt, my guy. You do the honors today.
All right.
We wrote some fat ones tonight. Got some fat ones. Hey, everybody watching, all our fans, all our loved ones, strangers, whoever, if you're tuning in, grab yourself something to smoke and light up with us. Explicit, Smiley G, shout out to Jacob Romo, the Bar Talk TV family, Daniela Ramon, everybody in Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona. Tucson.
Daniela Ramon. Anyways, we're having a good time. Don't mind me. I've been smoking weed all fucking day. I'm high already. I'm already blown out my mind. We about to get higher.
Blown.
Got some fire. We got some big news today. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but we've been promoting a concert with Busy Bone on Halloween nights, the Halloween Bash at the Deluxe Lounge on 29th Street and 4th Avenue, Halloween night. The event is hosted by your boy, Explicit, promoted and put together by your boy, Smiley G.
Yeah.
Busy Bone dropped his video today.
Finally. Been waiting for it all month.
We just glad we got it. All right. We're going to have a costume contest, ladies, special giveaways. It is going to be the place to be after you're done taking your kids trick-or-treat on Halloween.
Yes. Don't worry, everybody. You have plenty of time to take the kids trick-or-treating and come
events.
To the show.
There's Halloween events Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And there's even more Halloween events the weekend
I think the Busy Bone's the only thing that I heard of on a Monday.
I'm talking about for their kids, though.
Oh, yeah.
Parents, you got plenty of time to go do your parent thing. Be careful. I heard people are giving out fentanyl this year for Halloween, so be careful where your kids go trick-or-treating.
Sure, hope not.
Real thing.
Well,
a real thing.
Edibles. You gotta watch out for the edibles more than the...
Yeah, but honestly, on a serious note, there's some reports going around that kids might be in danger of getting fentanyl in their Halloween trick-or-treats. So y'all be careful, parents, for real. Okay? A little serious moment there.
You're gonna be a monster to do that to some kids.
It's a fat blunt. You happy with this?
Oh, yeah. You're the man.
Boy, Explicit. Boy, them motherfuckers good, boy.
Total Devastation. You ever heard of them? They got some dope weed songs.
Do they?
Many clouds of smoke and shit.
Maybe we can get them on the show one day.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, yeah. Drop the video, Jacob Romo.
You know, Busy Bone in Tucson, Arizona at the Deluxe Lounge, October 31st. Big Halloween party. It's going to be great. Special guest Fern. You already know what time it is. Come check us out. We on the I'm Busy tour. Can't wait till y'all see it. Let's go.
Hey, shout out to Busy Bone. Everybody that knows Christopher Glenn, a.k.a. Explicit. Everybody knows growing up I was a huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. Still am. Very excited. to host this event, be there, meet Busy Bone. And yeah, appreciate you, Busy. We're looking out.
So we are working on Busy Bone coming on to the show. We were shooting for tonight, hopefully. Text the manager. He said hopefully tomorrow. We got to work around Busy's schedule and what he's got going on.
True fact. His name is Busy Bone because he's actually really busy.
And he is promoting his new album, Get Busy. If you haven't heard it, it dropped September 16th, I believe, which is middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see him perform. I want to hear some of the new stuff, hear some of the classic stuff too,
So the people, the two guys with Busy on the flyer are his two sons, and he's bringing them with him.
Ooh, that's fucking dope. That's dope. I actually watched a lot of his content on his YouTube channel. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. It tastes good, don't it? All right, man. Welcome to Sports and Smoke Sessions. Smiley G, explicit. Shout out to Bar Talk TV.
Smoke Dog.
A lot of sports going on. Where are we going to start at tonight?
We're doing the promotions, so share the flyers.
All right, guys. Oh, shit, I'm off the camera. Oh. All right, here we go. Where we go? Oh.
Save this guy.
Oh. It's tricky. All right, guys. I guess I'll talk about the flyer. Can you go back to the last flyer? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
so here's the Busy Bone flyer circulating.
Hosted by Explicit, and he's gonna perform for us too.
Oh yeah, gonna perform some good stuff. I got some tricks, and I got some treats for y'all.
Breaks.
Well, breaks off, definitely gonna do breaks off. But yeah, I got some tricks and some treats for y'all. Halloween is gonna be fucking special. We got some beautiful ladies coming in the house. Ladies, thank you for all your support. All the fans, everybody's already purchased tickets. So all the artists already paid for the slots. Still got some slots available.
Yes, we do have slots available.
We still have tables available. Reserve your tables.
There has been a couple tables that actually already been bought. So
yes, sir.
And we do have Busy the next night in Phoenix, the first of the month as well.
Yeah. Yep. So from Tucson to Phoenix.
And we are doing a costume contest, and we're working out what categories and what prizes, and we're going to have that.
But ladies and gentlemen, and gentlemen, you can win the costume contest too, all right? It's not just for the ladies. There's going to be several prizes given away. It's not just one winner and 100 losers, all right? We're going to do our best to make sure a lot of y'all get rewarded for your contest, okay? We got a lot of sponsors. We get a lot of love. There's a lot of possibilities that we can do. We work together. We do the damn thing. Halloween, Busy Bone, Halloween Bash. Let's go, guys. You guys see the flyers? Share, tag. You know what's up.
Yeah, share that shit, please.
All right, let's go to the next one. Jacob Romo. All right, we got the Halloween Horror, October 20. Did I say horror or horror? Well, if that came out wrong, I apologize. I meant
Who
horror.
You calling a whore?
I meant Halloween Horror. I guess I gotta say that better, huh? Halloween Horror. Yeah, when I say my yeah. But Smiley G, take it away. Who's throwing this event?
I don't know.
Who's throwing this event? Jacob Romo. Ooh, Bar Talk TV is gonna be in the house tonight.
Yeah, we're sponsoring this.
Ooh, okay,
Well, yeah.
okay. Well, Jacob Romo, October 28th.
Is it?
Which is a Friday night. Yes, it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Well, Bar Talk TV, we busy, man. We're everywhere. So we're gonna do this Friday night, and then we have another event on Saturday at Club Encore. Busy Bone 30. Hey, Bar Talk TV everywhere. Your boy Explicit's everywhere. Jacob Romo, Smiley G, we're doing things.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you
next
know what? Is there any artists performing at this one?
Some local artists.
Yeah, any names on the flyer? And we'll give a shout out.
J Tilt, SBZ.
Oh, J Tilt. J Tilt's fire, man.
SBZ.
Uh-huh.
Rocks.
Okay.
Red Big Vince.
Okay.
Tyrell.
Okay. All right, man. We'll see y'all there. We'll give you guys some more information on our episode.
Free
of Bar
show,
Talk
guys.
TV. On our episode of Bar Talk TV, we'll have more information regarding that. Shout out to 100K, Keyboard and Seymour. We have the Blaze and Infused event coming up November 20th. It's a turkey dinner. Bar Talk TV will be in the house. Explicit will be hosting this event. Big news dropping for this, guys. You guys, I want you guys to follow up on this. Yo, what up, Yo? That's our girl, Yo. What up? Yo, what's up, man? I hit a blunt at the party and almost broke in half. What party was this?
Jacob's party.
Oh. You must have hit it hard. Yeah, what up, 100K? What up, y'all? So what up, Saneep? What up, everybody, man? We love y'all for tuning in. But back to this Blaze and the Fuse. It's gonna be at the Upper Level Event Center. Okay, the Upper Level Event Center. Stay tuned. We got big news dropping on this, y'all. I mean, big news. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all show up. We're also gonna have our sponsors there. We got some big announcements. We'll save it. Go ahead, go to the next one. Just stay tuned. We got some big news on that one, though, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss that one. Don't want to miss that one.
I like that word, infused.
What other promotion work we got to do? Oh, we got DJ Paul coming to Tucson. Throw some more information on this, Smiley G.
Yeah. Who run it? DJ Paul 3-6. Now,
DJ Paul
I've been doing
is a
concerts
dog.
for a long time, and it's kind of rare for 3-6 to be coming around.
That's the
especially-
blunt.
Well, shit, I don't know. You've been yakking a yak over here.
The motherfucker.
So DJ Paul he's got a lot of energy. And if you guys remember, and you remember the verses earlier this year, right? And then Busy's like, y'all some ugly motherfuckers, remember? And I think he was talking about DJ Paul probably the most. I don't know. Hopefully not, but
All I know is I fuck with both of those bands. It was amazing to see the verses. I'm glad that they settled out the beef and finished the fucking show. You know what I mean? Because they stopped that show midway through because all the shit talking going back and forth. You know what I mean? Busy stood as that's why I love Busy Bone. He stood up. Ain't no one gonna call me a bitch and mock me while I'm rapping. I'll throw my motherfucking microphone at you, motherfucker. And then you kind of like, I love 3-6 Mafia, and they over there talking shit like, oh yeah, I love, I'm on both their sides. I love them both. That was good entertainment. Glad they worked it out.
these are legends coming to town, folks. Definitely you want to catch these events.
Hey,
also,
and this is what we do here at Bar Talk TV. This is what Smiley G does, Arizona promoter. This is what we do. We're bringing entertainment to the city. We're going to be hosting these events. We're doing our best, y'all, to keep y'all entertained, to keep y'all with something to do. Fuck with us. We the real ones over here doing the big things. Ladies, if you're interested in helping promote, if y'all interested in getting free tickets, we're doing ticket giveaways. If you want to get on the grind with your boy Explicit, come out here and promote, hit the street thing, do the move thing, get your feet moving, get your thumper stumping. Fuck with us, all right? We got opportunities for promotions, bottle girls, door girls, whatever. Sell some tickets, get some slots. We do business over here. Hit us up.
we run it.
Who run it?
Who
Who run it?
Yeah, so I'm always looking for street teamers. Last Thursday, there was a show at the Rock. Michael Bake, street teamer, was out there grinding in the parking lot. I was out there a little bit, and then I got inside, ran into some people. Then he was inside. Other people were inside.
Bernie. Shout out to the homie Bernie.
Bernie? Yeah, he told me he ran out of the flyers I gave him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you seen your boy X moving at Cobra too. Shout out to Cobra Arcade. Oh, it's the thuggish rugged bones.
Yeah.
Wasn't straight loving peoples because they so real.
Chill.
Bring on that weapon, no stepping, no tripping on comp. Wait, do this shit. Not to mention living no competition. But I can get mine, so scream out more. Now let me hear you holler. Be about that minded dollar. I roll with the bone more thug or father. Chain game remaining the same. Cleaning my dank and drinking brews. Yeah, that's my shit. But hey, guys, welcome to Sports and Smoke Sessions. We've been doing a lot of smoking, a lot of promoting. Do we have any more promotional? Should we get into sports now? Y'all ready for us to get into some sports? Let's get into some sports. Where are we gonna start at?
Well, one thing, real quick.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, what I was going with the story last Thursday. We need street teamers. We give away tickets this weekend, Friday, Saturday, this weekend and next weekend. I need people, maybe some other days. If you're interested, hit me up, hit Chris or X Up or
Christopher,
Jacob, Bartok.
Christopher
But we
Glenn,
need people. I'll give you tickets to Busy Bone or DJ Paul for passing out flyers and parking lots. Easy shit.
But here's the thing.
Well, it's barter. It's trading.
Here's the thing, man. Explicit out here doing this thing. Shout out to Cobra Arcade. Shout out to the homie El Chapo. Shout out to the other partners, man. We'll be kicking with. We had a great time Sunday, making some damn moves. We did it up.
I missed
It's going
out
down
on
at Cobra
that
Arcade.
night.
Possible sponsor. Hopefully that comes through.
You guys should have hit me up if you're getting free bottles. Shit.
Popping bottles. The love is real, man. I'm telling you. Thank you to all the ladies who cooperated and all the homies that showing love out there. Everybody, I just want to give my shout outs. Shout out to everybody out there showing love. When I go out, whether it's Mr. Hez to be out there with DJ Jamar, DJ Dre Day and Stacks and them, much love to y'all, or whether I'm going over to the neighborhood, shout out Punch, or whether Cobra Arcade, no matter where, man, the love is real. Y'all really showing love to Explicit. I love y'all. Let's keep it going. You ready to get some sports?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oklahoma State, I think it was, won a game on a final play. Did you see that? Yes. Yes, that was incredible. Thanks for dropping that comment. We appreciate that. Crazy college football season.
Yeah, we're gonna get into college football a little later.
Yeah, we're gonna get into college football a little later. So hold that thought. Definitely chime in for that conversation.
Well, it's baseball playoffs. My Padres got in. They beat the Dodgers. My Yankees finally played the fifth game today, and they got in. So two of my teams, my baseball teams, my only two teams, and there's 4 teams left. There are 2 of them. So there's a decent chance that they could play each other, rematch 98.
Pizza.
Oh, I got the munchies, huh?
Hey, it's in the oven. Want to grab it? It's in the oven, man. Nice and warm. So, speaking of pizza, let's just talk about. Go ahead. Finish talking about baseball. I'm hot, man. He said pizza want to start, but yeah, the Yankees did make it to.
Well, let's start with the Padres.
Hold on. Let's start with the Padres. You know what the Padres deserve? They deserve a round of applause. My World Series pick was the Dodgers, and it doesn't surprise me that they lost because the Dodgers are either going to lose the first round or win the whole thing or make it to the end. And the Padres put the pressure on them.
Well, let's talk about that. Okay.
Good job, Padres.
Dodgers.
Good job.
They're actually
y'all lost tonight, but we'll talk about your victories first.
Let's get into the memes real quick because I kind of want to gradually go through the process with you.
Abraham Lopez thinks it's going to be the Yankees versus the Phillies in the World Series. My pick was the Astros versus the Dodgers. You picked the Yankees and the Mets. So we both have a team still.
But I should have went for the Padres, but I like to sometimes when you don't pick your team, they end up surprising anyways. But I really wanted them.
That's how I know you're a real Padres fan. Because even a real Padres fan wouldn't fucking pick them to win. But you're happy as hell.
Well, it's just like you and your 49ers, you're always picking them and they're not winning.
Hey, man, we're talking about the Padres right now.
Okay.
What about the Padres?
Okay. So anyways, so the coach right here, the manager of the Dodgers, Dave Roberts, which ironically played in the last game the Padres were in the playoffs back in 2006. He was a Padre. But anyways, he predicted, he's all, you could put it on the record, we're winning the World Series this year. You'd never do that. Should always bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? What do you think about calling statements out that?
I don't think you do that.
You don't think you jinx yourself?
No, I would not do it. I don't do it either. No.
Me neither. I think you jinx yourself because whenever you assume shit, it usually doesn't happen.
No.
You know what I mean?
You can't do that. It's
so
especially if you're the manager. Easy for you to say that. You're managing the fucking game. You're not the dude grabbing the fucking bat, walking out there in front of all these people that has to go and hit that off-speed pitch. You know what I mean? I know you're the manager, you're the leader of the team. I mean, that's woo. You're just adding pressure. There's already pressure, right? There's already pressure. I just think you're just adding pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy, he probably won't do this again. Learn your lesson there, buddy. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to wait on the next one. So anyways, the Dodgers have been to the playoffs,
the World Series a lot
in the last 10 years. Okay, they've been in the playoffs the last 10 years, I
Yeah.
believe. They have probably the highest payroll over those last 10 years. They outdo the Yankees these days. You know what I'm saying?
They're the most popular team in baseball.
And all they have to show for it is one World Series ring in 2020 that with 50 games is all they had that season.
It was the COVID year, yeah. Or the pandemic,
So-
yeah. You know what? But
think about that.
But if you say that to like a real diehard Dodger fan,
They don't want to hear it.
well, here's the thing though. Ooh, pizza. All right, pizza. Yeah, let's get some
Okay,
pizza.
the next
But no, but let me finish what I'm saying. They did get cheated by the Astros. The Astros got caught cheating.
So do the Yankees.
I know.
So
that kinda
what
hurts them, too.
happened
Yeah,
is that the Astros beat the Yankees, and then they went to the World Series and beat the Dodgers.
and they cheated
Oh,
and
shit.
got caught.
It's
But that's true. That's a valid point. All the money they've been spending
Yeah.
in this franchise to have one championship to show for it is very disappointing. They could have and should have at least had 3. 3 would have been respectable because it's hard.
yeah,
Either way, it's
at least
hard,
2.
even with all that money, because injuries and then baseball is that sport where that happens a lot. They get a super team together and it just doesn't work out. And that happens in a lot of sports, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it does happen.
It's good to see the Padres win, but
because like the
does
Lakers.
it matter? Ultimately, does that win matter if they don't make it to the World Series? If they lose to the Phillies and don't make it to the World Series, does it even matter at that point that they beat the Dodgers?
Yeah, it does matter because now they could get that monkey out of the bag of the Dodgers owning them. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Abraham's absolutely right. Read that comment. He's absolutely right.
Dave Roberts effed up the game.
He should have protected
For-
the lead. I don't know. It's wild, man.
Well, I think I think the Dodgers are, they're cocky kind of. I think they just they weren't taking the Padres seriously. They're all trying to hit the long ball, like they were saying, and the Padres and Phillies are playing the short ball, like the Indians. Indians were trying to do it to the Yankees, but it didn't work.
There you go, man. He puts pineapple on his pizza.
Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, he got
Hey,
pineapple
I'm
on his
all about
pizza.
the
yo.
Pineapple Express, baby. You don't know. You don't know what time it is. But anyways, next meme, please. So this is Clayton Kershaw giving us a puppy dog sad face. We realize this season's over.
He's an amazing pitcher, man. Amazing.
Yeah, he's like Oral, like a Fernando, like an Oral Hershiser.
I would not say Fernando, but he's
Well, not
more
as,
of a
but,
Oral, yeah.
but he's probably the
Oral.
closest thing to Fernando. Who else would you say is ahead of? Because he's been with the team like a long time.
I would
like
compare
Fernando.
him more to Oral.
Oral,
Just
yeah,
pitching
maybe.
style-wise.
I
Fernando
think
was a beast,
I
though.
think he's better than Oral overall, though.
Oh, of course.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
he is.
Yeah.
He is.
I mean, I don't
Absolutely.
know who after Fernando. I don't think there's anybody that could really comparable to this guy, right?
No, not in Dodger history. No.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, next meme, please.
I
All
like
right.
that face though.
All right,
That's
here's
what you look like
the
before you smoke weed. You know
the
that, right?
crying.
That
I'm
Kershaw
getting
face
a
is
little
what you look like
energy.
before you smoke.
You're just stirring me up a little bit. Here.
Let's go.
And this we got.
You're not yourself when you have Snickers.
That's funny.
And it's like this guy don't smoke, but he's acting and munching like 2 of us already.
I put
No.
jalapenos on my pizza. He puts
So, anyways,
pineapples.
this is a famous Michael Jordan crying. Dodgers fans really, really sad.
I love that.
A lot of Dodgers fans were upset at the trade deadline when they only got Joey Gallo, and they were like, "Oh, look at the Padres! They got Soto, they got Hader," and they were mad. I hear some of the talk shows a little bit and people calling in. And then Joey Gallo lifts the Dodgers, right? And they're playing good. The Yankees are playing like crap. All of a sudden, the Padres are playing like crap. What the fuck? The trade line has been bad for my teams. You know what I mean? Dodger fans texting, talking shit. Soto ain't shit. There's one dude especially, and it feels good. You know what I mean? That the Padres beat him just to calm those people down because they're cocky. They're like Cowboy fans. Cocky. Yeah. Next meme, please.
What do we got?
All right. This is me at the Padres
That
game
is totally
saying,
you.
fuck you
That's
to
totally
a
you.
Dodgers fan. And can we read the rest of that? See, look at that. What does that say? Read that for me there, buddy. What
The
does that
Dodgers
say?
have made the playoffs for 10 straight years and only one World Series.
That's what I was just saying, right? I mean, that's nothing to be cocky about.
You know what this meme tells me? The Padres win one fucking time and they don't know how to act. Your fans win one time, you don't know how to act.
Hey, do you see Padre fans getting in all these dumb fights like Dodger fans do, Raiders fans, Cowboy fans? There's a bunch of videos out there with Dodger fans, and they be stabbing motherfuckers at their stadium. They're crazy.
Really crazy.
Loco. And the Padre fans won't back down, but it's usually them. And I saw some fans leaving pretty sad at that last Padre Dodger game. They're probably in shock. Anyways, this is me right here, like, you know, basically fuck you, Dodger fans. You know, it's all love in sports. But you know, I've taken a lot of shit from Dodger fans for a while. You know, the little brother finally got the big brother. Punch him in the mouth, basically. You know what I mean?
Well, if you
Finally
guys don't win the World Series, it don't mean shit.
Well, whatever. Doesn't mean shit. They could.
You guys don't win the World Series, it don't mean shit.
Well, hey, the future looks good for us, and we got Tatis. You know, that's a superstar that's not even playing.
Steroids.
Well, whatever. We got him coming back.
Steroids.
And if we trade him, then we're gonna get some good shit for him.
Yeah, you guys got some good steroids. That's the good shit y'all got. But next year, another team is gonna have that good shit too. This is 1 year, bro.
No, you're just like Aaron Judge supposedly has it, huh, guy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
that's
next meme, please. So the oldest Padre on the team, Will Myers,
How old
been
is
with
he?
them. No, the oldest tenured player.
How long? How many years have you been?
Has been there since 2014. Only Padre, you know, is the oldest Padre on the team. Anyway, him and his wife are partying it up after, like, out there shaking, high-fiving fans, and then they finally said, hey, let's go have some shots at the bar. So they went, this is downtown, the Gaslamp San Diego, wonderful place to party and go on dates and everything. And he gets behind the bar and he's like buying shots for fans. I mean, isn't that pretty awesome?
Fucking awesome.
That's the kind of guy we should have on Bar Talk TV, right? You guys popping behind the bar, making his own drinks.
I like that.
Reminds me of Nocturno back in the day. That guy gets pretty crazy. But yeah, Will Myers, man, the class dude. This is last year of the contract. He probably won't be back with the team this year, or else he takes a big pay cut. But best of luck to you, Will Myers. Appreciate all your time in San Diego. Next meme.
No, hold on. I want to say something.
Oh,
about
my
it.
bad. Jump in there.
I think it's another good example of the Padres winning one time and they don't know how to act.
Well, this is not negative. I mean, the guy could be, you know, butt naked back there acting crazy. This guy's buying shots for fans. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you Dodger fans need to take some notes of Dodger players. Stop being so chintzy with all those millions of dollars you got.
It's pretty fucking cool that he did that. It would have been awesome to have been there.
Oh, I know. It would have been real awesome, man. He's taking pictures of everybody, just
If
loving it.
If you seen him in the bathroom, right? Let's say you're there and you saw him in the bathroom, would you offer to shake it for him?
Hell no.
Next meme.
So, Josh Naylor, I don't know if you guys seen the Yankees-Indians game 2 days ago. Was it 2 days? Yeah. So, Naylor hit a home run off of Garrett Cole, and this guy starts acting crazy. I apologize. We don't have the video. We wanted to bring it to you, but you can look it up. This guy hits a home run, and this guy gets real emotional when he plays, like adrenaline rush, like yelling, you know, going crazy. And he's around the bases, and he's basically, I thought he was making it look like he had big balls, like kind of that kind of gesture, but he was doing this. He was rocking a baby. And I'm like, and then he's like, yeah, you're my baby. I own you, son. That's like basically what he's talking about. Garrett Cole yelling it out. And what happens? Another cocky guy, his team, you know, loses. And actually, they did win that game. What am I thinking? I'm getting my games mixed up. But anyways,
they didn't win the series.
Yankees, they didn't win the series, but the Yankees fans, they took this guy. Can you put up the next meme? they took this guy seriously. So he's all over social media right now. You haven't seen it, but he's got that crying just like the Dodgers fans, the crying
Michael Jordan everywhere.
Michael Jordan crying face. That thing's just all over the place lately, huh? Every like team that loses, they got this picture out there. All right, and go ahead and show the next picture. So look at that. There's a handsome Smiley up there next to this goofball here that likes to rock a baby when he was with the Padres. And look at that. I'm wearing the same shirt as I am now. I keep my shit tight. I love my throwbacks. You know what I mean? But anyway, Josh Naylor, you need to act. Don't act stupid out
That's
there.
the guy rocking the baby.
That's the rocking the baby guy. And they were sticking it to him. And then look here, Garrett Coley's rocking the baby right there. All right. Next meme. Oh, we're going into football here. All right. So anyways, check this out. So Robert Kraft, the Patriots owner, Brady's old time friend, he got married last Wednesday to a lot younger, half the age as him, basically. And Brady, I think she's 47 and he's 87
good for
or
him
something.
and good for her.
Yeah, sure. Well, he was one. He's the massage guy. He flew his private jet down to Florida for massages.
You're the massage guy.
No,
You're the massage guy.
She doesn't care. He can have all the massage as long as it's not her giving them, right? He just want the money. But anyways, so Brady wasn't with the team because of this wedding, and they play like shit against the Steelers. And who's that rookie QB, George Pickens, or remember?
Yeah, the kid from Pittsburgh. You played at Pitt. Yeah,
Mickens or whatever. So
McLovin.
they're losing.
McLovin.
Huh?
McLovin.
They're losing, and Brady comes up to his offensive line, and he's like,
Let me see the ladder.
"You guys suck. I'm not going to lose to this kid, George Pickens, or whatever his name is. Are you kidding me?" He's trying to fire him up, and they're like looking at this guy like, yeah, okay. And then he's like, I'm leaving my family for this crap type of, he was really, yelling at these guys.
Yeah,
You can watch the video online.
He had a fucking breakdown in the game. He's going through a lot. The man's getting divorced. He's Tom fucking Brady. He's used to winning Super Bowls and having his wife and his family. And he's
so you haven't catch the previous show. Apparently Brady is not giving his wife, the Dickens, and she filed him divorce. That's the rumor. And now he's like, I don't know. I really wonder about this guy because he,
I bet you do wonder about him.
Just to the point where the guy comes back from retiring, he's make or break your family, and maybe he's like, hey, maybe this is a way to get rid of her. Maybe he's looking at it at the flip side. We don't understand. That might not be a bad way. Yeah, she's gonna leave me if I go back. I'm all for it. So it doesn't make it look like I left her. You know what I mean? It's possible.
That's a
or maybe he's in the jock straps.
Theory. That's a
jock straps.
Doozy. That's a doozy of a conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
that's a fucking.
We
doozy,
like doing
folks.
doozies on this show.
He
I'll
just
tell you that
said,
much.
"What if Tom Brady
just like
knew?"
the.
Hold on, let's retract that. He said that maybe Tom Brady knew that if he stayed in football long enough and eventually kept playing, that his wife would leave him, and that would be good for him because
he's not the bad
wouldn't
guy.
be leaving her; she would be leaving him. Wow! Imagine if that's why he's playing, not because he loves the sport.
Well, maybe he still loves it.
I don't think that's the case, guy. But that's.
But maybe she gave him an ultimatum.
Yeah, I'm
if
pretty
you
sure it
go
was
back,
ultimatum.
Tom, I'm leaving your ass. I mean it. Taking you to the bank. He's like,
well, yeah, she's been wanting him she's been wanting him to retire
miserable.
for years.
That's
why when that news dropped, I already knew why they were getting divorced. That's been a thing. What do you think, man? What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, we are talking about having a relationship, love connection type of show. Just to throw it out there to you people. We've talked about it. And I think it would be awesome.
Let's talk about what you said though. Do you really think that he playing football still just so his wife would leave him and he wouldn't have to do it? Or is that the weed talking?
Well, they've been together a long time, and
I don't think
You know?
Tom. I don't think Tom.
Look at
would-
Robert Kraft. He could be like, I could be like Robert Kraft. I could have a girl half my age.
No, I think Tom just wanted to play football and keep playing football, and he kept promising her year after year that his last year, just one more, baby, just one more ring. You know, Tommy needs one more ring, baby. And then he won another ring, and come on, let Tommy get one more. And she's like, fine, Tom, go get one more, but after this, you're gonna quit. And then he gets one more. And it's like, let me go for the 3-peat, baby. And then she's like, fuck, Tom. What more do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You know,
Tom.
come on, Tom, hold me. But anyways, that's why they broke up. That's why they divorced, and I totally understand it, man. I mean, he's,
There's
you have your you can only live a certain period. Every period of your life is like phases, right? You have all your phases in life, and you can't relive them. You can't go back. So she's like, yo, Tom, I don't want to go and travel the world with you when you're 50. I would rather be chilling more when I'm 50 as opposed, because man's almost 50 years old, bro. And he should be traveling with his wife, traveling the world, or he's already so accomplished. What more does he really have to fucking do? The man's addicted to what you get addicted to,
Well,
what more does he really have to do? Really?
I'll be honest with you. I think,
dude, he won a Super Bowl with the fucking Buccaneers. I mean, geez, you figure he would have just hung it up after that. Why is he trying to win another one? It's wild.
Maybe he doesn't want anybody to break these records, and he wants to keep playing, so they never get broken. You know what I'm saying? Well, records are getting broken all the time. I mean, look at my boy Judge just beat Babe Ruth, and then Roger Maris's record. And then, LeBron. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the NBA season. Go Lakers.
We'll get into that right now. I want to stick on Tom
trying
Brady.
to break Abdul-Jabbar's record, which is going to happen.
We'll get into basketball right now. Let's start Tom Brady, man.
I'm just throwing it out there. Calm down, buddy. So, anyways, back to what you're saying.
What do you think? I think of Tom Brady. Let's say they won the Super Bowl this year. He's not going to retire, and I don't even think he's going to retire at the end of this year. Now he's getting divorced. He's going to be like, "Fuck it." I was like, "Yo, dude, he's going to be playing football until he's like 50." I can picture Tom Brady being a backup fucking quarterback from the age 48 to age 50 because he can't let it go. She's a witch and took the charm off his ass. He said, "Oh man."
Was she one of those?
Yeah, that's a little.
She was one of the. Watch out for those hocus pocus witches, right? Boy, that movie was terrible. That Hocus Pocus too.
Oh man,
terrible. That was terrible. But yeah, I mean, like I was trying to say, is actually let's see how Tom Brady acts after the divorce. If he's like already,
he's gonna be hurt, bro. He's gonna be wilding out.
Or is he
Tom
gonna be
Brady
wilding out?
always wilding out. He get wild sometimes. He's yelling at his coaches, freak out. When
Yeah,
he does it, it's cool.
Tom
but,
Brady's got a class A, character, reputation. That's the word I'm looking for out there. I mean, he's a
Tom
class
Brady
guy.
gonna wild
He
out.
doesn't have any dirt.
I told you
other than the cheating.
We had
scandals.
this conversation before, man. Tom Brady's gonna be wild out. He's gonna be dating celebrities and
Yeah, that's what I told
out.
you. I told you
Yeah.
I think he's going to be dating some
wild out.
celebrity. We what is his name? Said an actress, maybe? Yeah, I think actress is pretty realistic.
He's gonna go buy an island. Tom Brady's gonna go buy an island. May have like a reality show on there. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Well,
Brady.
he could also be a broadcaster. Those guys are making look at.
I mean, look at us. He could be one of us.
Yeah, let's get him on the show. Let's talk about it, Tom. We can intermix both our shows, the Left Connection and the Sports with Tom.
Yeah, that'd be dope. All right, let's go to the next football subject. Y'all let us know what you think about Tom and Kevin Hart. Oh man,
see right there. Is that
yeah.
the 49ers?
We can start with the 49ers game. Yep. Injuries every week. Every game.
Is it
It's
steroids?
1 to 3 players.
Is injuries from steroids and the body's breaking down? I mean, what's the deal? Since
Well,
we like to talk about steroids all the
The
time.
49ers play
Doesn't
very.
steroids cause injuries?
It could be steroids. Absolutely.
All right. That's what I hear. 49ers.
It could be honestly.
Nick Bosa, steroids.
The 49ers play a very, very physical brand of football. Everybody knows that. Their success is predicated on the run game. and they're a very physical team. And when you're a physical team, there's injuries. But I think it's the Kaepernick curse, man. Ever since we kicked Kaepernick off our team, every year we get hurt. It's a real thing. Just like the Cubs were cursed, just like the Red Sox were cursed, just like the Yankees were cursed. That's what they had to build a new stadium. 49ers, we suffering from the Kaepernick curse, bro. That's what it is, man.
Well, Kaepernick did go to the Super Bowl and lost. Well,
Yeah, but they should never kicked him off the team. That man did nothing wrong. Very capable quarterback.
Yeah.
I was very upset the way they treated Cap and the way the league kicked him out.
yeah, I hear you, man. How the Jets win. I mean, all these are pretty head scratchers. The
Mhm.
Giants have been pretty surprising. The Jets, Steelers, they should have never beat the Bucks. I could see why Tom was mad because they're in shambles. Trubinsky went back in the game and helped them win it. I mean, come on.
The Giants beating the Ravens was a really big game.
Ravens,
that was kind of a game because the Giants have been playing good football, and up until this point, it was like, okay, if they beat the Ravens, then they're for real. The Giants are for real. They're definitely gonna have something to say in the playoffs. They're definitely gonna be in the playoff race at the end of the season.
Yeah, another shocker is the Packers look like shit.
The Niners play the Chiefs this week. Again, that's the game. If we beat the Chiefs, 4-3 doesn't look so bad. We still in place to win our division. We're hurting right now, but we're not out of it by no means. Niners get a couple wins. We get a couple players back. I see the 49ers making a run at the end of the season like they did last year. When we get a lot of our players back who are hurt right now, we'll get them back towards the end of the year, and we're going to close out the year strong. But I can picture the next 4 or 5 weeks not looking the best, but we're gonna finish strong just like last year.
All right. Well, what do you think of the Packers? I mean, damn, Aaron Rodgers looks unhappy out there.
Who's this guy?
There's Russell Wilson.
That's
there.
Russell Wilson.
So look at that. Primetime games. Look at the Broncos. How disappointing.
Broncos
their season.
stink
They're
this
2-4. My Chargers
I think
beat them barely.
I think personally, like Russell Wilson's his legacy as a quarterback and being like a top tier quarterback, the way he's played the last 2 seasons, I think it's time to shut that down. It's time to shut it down. I think he's a quarterback that had a good run, but it turns out that he was more he had one of the best defenses of all time. Of all time, he had one of the best defenses for the first 5 years of his career, and he broke that up because he wanted to get paid. He's like, nah, you guys aren't going to pay the defense. Y'all going to pay me, and that's why the Legion of Boom broke up. So that's pretty bold of him. And then he had some success after, but he never really reached the same level of success, right? And now last year he had a horrible year with the Seahawks because he wanted to get traded.
He hurt his pinky, his finger.
Regardless, man, the results. We're just talking about results. They all get hurt.
I think
If
that
you
played
play,
a big role.
If you play, you pay, bro.
He's
If it
got
was
this-
that bad, he wouldn't play.
Same injury as Dak Prescott.
And look, you look at what he's doing with the Broncos. I mean, it's hideous. It's horrible for this man. Got $250 million. $250 million guaranteed. $250 million motherfucking
Just under
dollars.
a
And look
quarter,
how he's
just under
playing
a quarter.
football.
210
For playing
or
football.
something.
For playing football. And look how he's playing football.
They were
Like
talking,
shit.
They were talking about some statistic that he already did, I think, I can't remember what it was exactly, but as a quarterback, and they said that Peyton Manning had did that over like a full course of some years, and that Russell's already done it in the first 6 games, like terrible QBR numbers or something like that. I still think he could turn it around. Sometimes, I mean, people take a little longer. I mean, look at Josh Hader going to the Padres. He played like shit for a while. Everybody's like, oh my God. And he ended up turning around. So, I mean, I still think there's time. It's a long football season. People get hurt all the time, and then people could fall out of it. Someone could squeak in there.
So,
but anyways, I'm happy.
Well, okay. So, where do you think the Broncos are going to finish this year? Mr. Russell Wilson, I'm a believer.
I could see him maybe like an 8-8, 7-9 or 9-7.
Well, there's 17 games now.
Okay, so let's do 8 or 9, 9 or 8, 9 or 8, 8 or 9.
And that's good.
Well, there's a bye week.
Is that good?
So 8 and 8.
No, they added another game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so 9 or 8, or that's what I think they'll probably, or just under that. the Raiders, I think they could probably still. They got a really good defense. The Broncos.
Hey, you want some pizza, Bernie?
The Broncos defense is stellar. So look at these low scoring games. I mean, they could have been getting blown out, but they got a good defense. So I think Russell could still get his shit together. And I think they could win some games. I mean, just look at those low scoring games. I mean, the Chargers did bad for me in fantasy, man. I lost a couple of my leagues because of that damn Broncos defense.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things. I've seen a lot of their games. And he's missing wide open receivers.
Yeah, let's bring up
game.
the next meet.
Their wide receivers are getting pissed.
Please.
His wide receivers
look
are
at
literally
look at
yelling at him.
Look at right there. Is Russell Wilson actually blind? Maybe he needs to get some contacts or eye surgery.
And that's
done.
my point. That's my point, Smiley. What he's going through is not physical, it's mental, whatever it is he's going through.
Yeah, maybe like we talked, maybe he's got some family issues at home with Ciara. You know what I mean? You never know.
Maybe he got hit so hard he can't see no more out of his right eye.
Or maybe that finger is still messed up from last year.
Yeah, finger injuries definitely affect how you see. That's a good point. It's a good fucking point.
Well, it doesn't look like he's got the confidence.
He's fucking done. He's washed. Russell Wilson is fucking washed. You're washed this year. If he makes any kind of comeback, it won't be till next year. You think it's family issues and pinky issues? I think he's a washed. He's fucking washed. Get a fucking dryer. Throw him in there. He's fucking washed.
Well, I think he's still got. If he does terrible this year, I still think he'll be with the team again next year. I guess they have new ownership.
No, he won't be with the new team next year. He has a contract guaranteed $250 million. He's going to be with the Broncos, whether he shits himself or is a fucking great quarterback. They've stuck with him for 7 years.
Yeah,
5 years the
they
most.
could still make someone else the starter, though.
Yeah, but he won't still be a Bronco. He'll still be a Bronco. He needs Mike Seeker's juice. Yeah, he does. He does. But what do y'all think? I think
he
Russell
needs to be
Wilson,
infused with something.
Smiley G here, Smiley Green is holding on to Russell Wilson of 3 or 4 years ago. He think that man's gonna come back. I'm saying no. The Russell Wilson you see now started last year.
Here, let me give you another
it's gonna
example.
be the Russell Wilson next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the Broncos are gonna look foolish for guaranteeing this man $250 million. They're gonna be paying for that shit for a long time.
Let me give you an example, okay? American underdog, Kurt Warner. He was good with the Rams. He fell off for years, right? He went to the Giants, was whack, redeemed himself in Arizona Cardinals, made that a brand with the new logo.
That's a great point. But you know what? Name me another quarterback who did that.
Well, if I had some time to think about
That's
it,
my fucking point.
I'm
Kurt
sure.
Warner was an epiphany. That's what made Kurt Warner special, because that shit doesn't happen. And the only person who's ever gonna fucking do that is Kurt motherfucking Warner. Russell Wilson don't got that Kurt Warner effect in gene. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We're gonna see who's right. We're gonna see who's right.
it hasn't been that long. I mean, just calm down.
A season and a half for me is enough.
Last year he was injured. I mean,
It's fucking pinky. And
Yeah,
you just showed the
so-
meme. All right, let's go. This next meme.
Yeah.
He's washed.
So
Look at that. Josh Allen has 1,876 yards of total offense. Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills, 1,876 yards of total offense.
top fantasy guy.
The whole entire Chicago Bears offense, all their players who play on that side of the football and get paid to get yards, they have 1,762 yards. So so you're fucking Bears,
Yeah.
right? Because you're a Bears fan too, aren't you?
Yep.
I lose track because you like so many teams. The Bears are one of them, right? Yeah, the Bears are one of them. The whole offense, their whole fucking offense,
Funny guy over here.
their whole fucking offense has not got more yards than the quarterback of the fucking Bills. Wow, that's impressive. I'm not sure if it's impressive for Josh Allen or just fucking tragic for a Bears fan. Is this more Josh Allen's dope or the Bears are just trash on offense? What is it?
I think it's the Bears.
Bears are trash on offense.
Their offensive plays are terrible, and they're not protecting Justin Fields. So they could fix those two things because they're not utilizing Justin Fields. So okay, so you can't protect him. You need to run with that fucker on the outside, man. You need to get there.
Dude, the Bears offense looks like 11 people playing with fucking diarrhea.
Like a pee-wee team out there sometimes.
It looks like 11 people playing with like intensive diarrhea.
I was
That's what it looks like.
So frustrated when they're at the goal line a couple times in the last game and couldn't score. I mean, it's like, damn.
Bears offense,
but they got a good defense, like the Broncos. So you know what?
Yeah, well, just remember when you're sitting here bashing my Niners, that I'm gonna keep bringing that up. That's just horrible, man. Horrible, fucking horrible. What's the Bears record right now?
49ers.
What's the Bears record?
Losing. 2-3.
Fucking Chucky. What up,
2-3.
Chucky? You're 2-3.
Yeah. And what is the 49ers record?
We are 3-3, sir. We got the Chiefs coming up.
2-3. We'll see.
Oh, you're a Chargers fan.
Oh, those are 4-2.
You're a Chargers fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 teams in
You see,
baseball,
I can't
2
keep track.
teams in
I remember
football,
the Chargers.
1 team in basketball. So get it straight, buddy.
Chargers and the
can't
Bears.
Keep track of them. You're smoking too much.
The Chargers here is they won. They just beat the Broncos.
Yeah, we just had it on the screen.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah,
That was a good game.
it was frustrating with the offenses. I was frustrated. Mike Williams couldn't get me more points. Herbert couldn't get me hardly any points.
Pervert. I call him Justin Pervert
Uh,
because it rhymes with Herbert.
all right.
Well, Sherbert rhymes, but to me, Justin Pervert's funnier.
All right, so we got the Raiders here. We're going to be seeing these all season.
Yeah, Raiders, man. Woo. What a disappointing season for the Raiders.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen teams start off really bad and they still somehow could squeak in the playoffs, man. So,
Yeah, it's just, they got the wrong coach. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking getting
yeah,
Josh
he's
McDaniels.
not a.
Oh, that's what you. As Raiders, you
he's
fucking
a good
deserve
coordinator.
that shit. He's a coordinator. Yeah, he's a fucking coordinator. The man had a coaching job, and he fucking sucked. He fucking
With the Broncos.
was washed up.
With the
He
Broncos,
was horrible.
He had Brandon Marshall,
And you're like, okay.
Jay Cutler.
And the Raiders thought it was a good fucking idea to give him another opportunity.
Yeah,
The man had what, like 4 or 5 years at it?
nah, he got
Like 3
fired
years, he
pretty
got fired pretty quickly, right?
Maybe the
But it was pretty obvious.
second year, maybe.
Raiders are done for
I
hiring
usually
him.
like to give people 2 years on an average if they suck.
Like the Raiders, like how you gonna do such a good job at building your fucking roster, but do such a fucking piss poor job at hiring your coach? Raiders, you almost had it right. You were this fucking close. Your team is loaded with ballers. Loaded with ballers. One of the best running backs in the game. One of the best wide receivers in the game. Carr can ball. You guys got some players on the defensive side. For real.
Max Crosby.
Max Crosby's a baller, yes. But you did a horrible job at hiring your coach.
Horrible.
Ha,
Should
ha.
have kept that guy that barely got him in the playoffs last year.
Horrible, man. Yeah, I can't believe that.
They wanted a big name that ain't shit.
Raiders,
Next meme, please.
Raiders, y'all need a new coach.
How about them Tennessee Vols beating Bama?
So it's college football now. Let's do
So
it. Let's talk
rest
some
in
college
peace, my
football.
dad. He's a huge Tennessee Vols fan. Him and his family out in Tennessee. So
What does Vols mean? Volunteer?
volunteers, yeah,
Volunteers. So there's a lot of volunteers in Tennessee.
yeah. And then
What does a volunteer mean? What does that even mean? Like Arizona Wildcats? I know that means like
well,
a
let's look it up
wildcat.
because I have a theory on what it is.
Ooh, we're opening a can of worms here. This man has a theory. What is it? I want to hear it. Do you know what it means, Jacob? So if you play college sports for Tennessee University of Tennessee, you're called a volunteer.
Volunteer.
We're the
like
volunteers.
volunteering to do community work. I don't think it means that.
Let's find out, because on this show right here, when we talk sports, we get to the bottom of the issues that matter.
We need to.
We're gonna get
put
down
out
to the
facts.
facts.
Davy Crockett and the Tennessee Volunteers.
Or help us out. If anybody that's watching, if you know what the fuck a Tennessee Volunteer is, please let me know.
Okay,
I know what an Arizona Wildcat is, because those motherfuckers are in the mountains, in the desert, walking around and shit. Their eyes glow at night. Like, I know what Arizona Wildcat is. That shit makes sense to me. but please help me make sense. What the fuck is a Tennessee Volunteer?
I'm about
When
to
I
tell
hear
you right
Tennessee,
now.
I think of music, all kinds of other cool shit like that. What is it?
The Volunteers name derives from the 1,500 troops from Tennessee that fought under General Andrew Jackson against the British at the Battle of New Orleans during the War of 1812. The name volunteer spirit carried on when the War of Texas Independence broke out in 1835. Again, men all over the great state of Tennessee took up arms to aid the Texans in their revolution against the Mexican army. One such man was legendary Davy Crockett, a soldier and congressman from Greene County in East Tennessee. All right, well, there we go.
Thanks, we figured it out. Thank you. That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me.
We're breaking down some.
I'm glad we broke that down.
History.
I'm glad we educated our audience.
Let's have the next meme, please.
I'm glad we learned something. No. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Stay. Go ahead. Yeah. I know what the next one is. Oh, there we go. 100K. Good job, man. I see 100K all over it. Good job.
Looked it up, probably.
Good job.
We just beat him to the punch. So Tennessee, the coach got a cigar there. They went from 6 to 3, and then
in our first episode, let's remember, I picked Georgia to win the national title this year. My pick is looking solid right now.
I picked Alabama, and I don't pay attention to college football that much.
Whatever. I'm just letting you know when it comes to our picks and predictions, my scoreboard has more W's than yours. That's all I'm saying. Looking good. Keep it up, Georgia. Keep it up. Keep it up, Georgia.
But Tennessee all the way, U of A all the way.
You think anybody in the top 10 can? Let's look at the top 10. We got Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee, Michigan, Clemson, Alabama, Ole Miss, TCU, UCLA, and Oregon. Okay.
Oregon pounced U of A.
Oh, yeah. Oregon. Yeah. Go Cats. It's all good. Bear down, Arizona. It's all right. All right. Smiley G. Out of those 10 teams, what four you think are going to be in the playoffs? Let's call it now. It's mid-season.
Tennessee. Bama.
So Tennessee,
Georgia,
Bama, Georgia.
And Clemson.
Okay, so your playoff, you think it'd be Clemson, Bama, Tennessee, and Georgia, right?
Yeah.
That's solid. That's solid. I mean, that's pretty consistent with what's been happening over the past, 8 years.
No, Tennessee should not be up there.
Well, that would be the surprise. Yeah, but Michigan,
Ohio State's always up there, but they kind of fall up.
Well, I picked Georgia to win earlier, so I'm gonna stick with Georgia, of course. I say the second team in would be.
I need to do more college football. It's just, I'm more college basketball.
Hey man, you gotta do college everything now, my guy. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So next to the next meme there.
And then hold on, I gotta finish my picks, man. I'm gonna go Georgia, Michigan, Bama, and this is hard. TCU. I want to say Oregon, but the Pac-12, the West Coast teams, they don't got good history of making to the playoffs. They'll fuck it up.
All right. Next meme, please. So the Volunteers were so happy that they took off with the goalpost after the win. They charged the field and they literally removed the goalpost, and they're actually looking for donations right now for some new goalposts because they don't know what happened to them. I don't know how you could walk out of there with some goalposts like that, but I guess none of those Tennessee.
First of all, shout out to you Tennessee Volunteer fans, to you Vols. I think this is the coolest shit ever. I've been to football games, where you rush the field and you knock down the field goal post and you celebrate because you're hyped up because your team won. I mean, that's a very fun experience, But you Tennessee fans really stepped it up a notch. They did not just knock down the field goal post and like normal crazy fans. They had to step it up and be extra crazy fans. So after they knocked down the motherfucking field goal post, they left with that shit. Like they took it. Where it ended up, I don't fucking know. But all I know is at the end of the motherfucker, when everybody left, they're like, hey, where the fuck is the field goal post? Those motherfuckers took it. Shout out to those fans. That is legendary shit. Way to step it up. So now when your team wins a big football game, it's no longer the standard just to knock down the field goal post. You better leave with it. Now they're looking for donations. They're looking for help to get another field goal post. I don't know how much those motherfuckers are. I don't know how much they cost. Must be a lot of money.
Well, I heard they were trying to come up with
Munchies.
$1,000. So I'm thinking that could be around what it costs. But
I wonder if they find wherever it went. Where do you think it went?
I don't know.
Where's that field goal post?
I mean, it's hard to hide that. I mean, how you gonna
Where's it at?
Carry that shit like down the street? I mean, it's amazing.
I wish Bernie had it.
But if you had a mob of people like that, who's really gonna stop in their way? I mean, the cops don't want to shoot them over.
If my homie Bernie had it, he cut up that field goal post and make like 20 different things out of it.
I already had passed something.
He'd be like, look, I got this robot, yo. Read your mind. The fans took it to the Tennessee River. That makes sense. Just read the comment. Our boy
Tennessee River and the mountain, man.
That's cool. That's cool, man. I would love to see footage of that. Imagine doing that, being that. What a fun experience. And then party by the river after. Who knows?
Yeah, I've partied on a boat in the Tennessee River actually. Going back there and visiting. It's nice. It's a lot greener over there in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Very green. I like it.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Shout out to you Tennessee
life.
fans, man. That's fucking legendary.
Yeah, actually U of A had played Tennessee last season. The basketball team, we lost.
Mm-hmm. That was a good game.
They played some defense.
Mm-hmm. That was a really good game.
Yeah, it was one of the few we lost because we had such a great season. All right, next meme, please.
On the basketball now, let's talk some NBA.
Yeah, let's talk. So
Start the NBA season today.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
NBA season, Lakers, baby.
We was watching the Warriors and Lakers game earlier.
Yeah, the Warriors look like the team to beat still for now.
Just water.
Anthony Davis, man, if he could stay healthy, sky's the limit. But that's the thing with these injury-prone players, man. It's hard to rely on them.
Lakers are going to be a bottom team in the West again this year.
I think they need Trey Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Dennis Schroeder came back. Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the Lakers offered him a max deal a couple of years ago.
Well, before we get to more Laker talk, let's talk about this. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyreek Hill, he was hitting. Ben Gordon has been arrested for allegedly striking his 10-year-old son at the airport. And didn't the same thing happen with Tyreek Hill's kid? Didn't that same thing at the airport?
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this, though?
That's terrible. I mean, I wonder if there's any video footage on it that we haven't searched for, but there may be. But yeah, it's bad. I mean, it's but then again, it's some people are raised old school, but old school way doesn't work. You can't hit your kids. I mean, you sure hell can't do it in public. You know what I mean? But you gotta show discipline in other ways. Because me as a kid, I used to get hit with a metal ruler, and that hurt. The whacker. So I don't know. I had belts. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you, and they hurt you type of shit. How about you?
Well, I think it's horrible. Horrible, man. I didn't see the footage. I haven't read any more details on it, so I don't want to be too quick to judge. But it's horrible, child abuse or any form of child abuse
or even domestic abuse. Women shouldn't be getting hit
It's
either.
horrible. You know, you hate to see it. It's tough to talk about. You know, it's a horrible part of life. Well, let's get back to this story. Let's follow up on this story because I want to get more details on this. Let's follow up with this too next week and see what's going on with this. I don't want to rush to judgment on this yet. I'm gonna get some more information on it.
Okay, next meeting, please.
But yeah, it's horrible.
There you go.
Let's go, Cats.
Yeah, so the Cats. They had what were they ranked when the season ended last year? Like 4, 5, 3, something like that. And they're up there in 17. Jesus, should get more love than that. I know we lost 3 guys to the NBA, but damn, 17 should be at least 10.
No, I like it. I like where we started at.
But yeah, hopefully the experience we learned.
I say the reason why it's a good thing, go Cats, bear down. The reason why it's a good thing is for what you just said. Yeah, we lost those players. Oops.
Oh shit.
We lost those players to the NBA draft. So a lot of players are going to be asked to step in that leadership role and score those big points. They're young. They don't need the pressure of being a top 10 team or even a top 5 team to start the season. Don't need that pressure right away. They should earn that spot. I think it's a good thing. Make them earn that shit. Make them earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, our coach is good. Our program's elite. But I like the fact they're going to make them earn it. That's just my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's a long season. They go going up and down in the rankings. I mean, but they kind of when you lose NBA players, I mean, you don't get big names. And it seems like we have gotten some big names. I mean, I don't pay attention to high school players, but it sounded like we had got some big names coming in. But
when it comes to the Wildcats, I'm not quite sure if this team has what it takes to make it to the Final Four. I need to see more from this team,
Well, Tommy Lloyd, new coach, first year, he gets them into the Sweet 16. I mean,
he's a great coach.
So
I like his
definitely,
style. I like the way they
Sean Miller left us in the pits,
Yeah,
So-
I wasn't a Sean Miller fan at all. Let's talk about this year's Wildcats team, though.
Yeah, next game, please.
Hold on. Where do you think the Wildcats are going to finish this year?
Yeah, go ahead and show the next game because we could talk about the Wildcat. Oh, you skipped it.
Oh,
You skipped
shit.
the
I love titties and
screenshot.
tacos, too. And you're like, damn, titties and tacos. Why not?
Taco Tuesday. Where's the taco?
Yeah.
We got pizza.
What meme is this? What's going on?
So basically, they're talking
see
about how many U of A Wildcats are on NBA rosters.
Yeah.
So, U of A has always been producing NBA players.
Yep.
Wish we had more than one title to
Point
show
guard
for.
you.
Huh?
Point guard you.
Yeah.
So it's that's what
We
we're known
lost.
for.
So Benedict
You're point
Matthews-
guard. You want to go to the NBA? You go play at the Wildcats.
Yeah, definitely better than ASU or a lot of schools out in the Southwest. I mean, we got the really top program. I mean, UCLA's obviously been up there, but
So what about these players from the Wildcats in the NBA?
yeah. So we have
How many do we have?
Andre Iguodala. I think it's 9 or 11. I can't remember what it says up there because you're closer to it, but.
So Abraham thinks the Wildcats will be Pac-12 champions and in the Final Four this year. I hope so. I mean, we got potential to be there, but I need to see more.
Pac-12,
Right now-
definitely.
Right now, as a fan, I would love to say it, but I don't think so.
I'm excited about the Wildcats again, and that was fun watching.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this year.
It sucks that we lost to Texas. We got manhandled. I mean, where was our bigs at in that game? Jeez, they just manhandled us. Out rebound and steals. They were getting every ball passing lane was getting deflected. I mean, they were hungry and a lot more hungry. And that's the thing about the West Coast schools. Sometimes they're soft. You know what I mean? Out west versus like the Big 12 and the Big East and the Southern schools and
That's where the big boys play.
yeah,
Rough.
somewhat.
They look old as hell. That team, dude, the team that they lost to Houston in the tournament last year.
Yeah.
I knew they were going to lose to them when I was watching Houston play because Houston, go back and look at that
Well, they're
team.
kind of like Tennessee.
Go back and look at that
gritty,
team.
grindy
Their
defense.
players were old as hell. They had grown-ass men
Yeah.
on a college basketball team. I mean, these dudes were grown. They had 25-year-olds, 27-year-olds, like people who redshirted like 3 years. So that like their senior year, they were like 25,
Well,
6 years old.
They lost the next round.
I knew they're going to lose to them. They played some grown-ass men. They were only 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds playing against 25, 26. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And I can see that happening again to them. You know, getting into a tournament, playing a team that's just older and bigger and rougher.
Yeah. Ben Wallace.
That's why it's hard for me to pick them for the Final Four, you know?
Well,
they know what they're doing
if they can get hot.
When they make these brackets, when these committees make their seeds and they do selection Sunday, they know what the fuck they're doing. They know what teams are bad matchups for who. And yep. I hope so, though. Go Cats.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Next meme, please. Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. So let's talk more about the NBA. The NBA just started.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you think is going to be a factor this year? Do you see any surprise teams? Or do you think it's going to pretty much shake out how it did last year? I mean, there's a lot to talk about. You got the Kyrie situation and KD and the Ben Simmons and the Nets.
Yeah, I thought Kyrie might be a Laker. I wasn't crazy about it, but better than Westbrook, I think.
Who's going to win the East? Last year, the Celtics did. The year before that, it was the Miami Heat.
So Celtics.
The Philadelphia 76ers have been a factor the past couple of years. The Nets, you're wondering every year, is this the fucking year Kevin Durant and Kyrie finally do something? All right. So, and you have the Bucks. You have Giannis. They've been doing it too. They won the championship. So, what team this year out of those teams in the East do you think is going to?
You forgot about Miami, didn't you?
I mentioned Miami. Did
I?
Did? The Heat are a factor too. Who else you think in the East will be a factor this year? I'm predicting those teams still. They're going to come back and do what they do and be better at it.
Yeah. You got to watch out for the Cavs.
Yeah.
Cavs, they're on their way up.
Yeah, Cavs are on their way up.
They just got Donovan Mitchell.
True.
It's funny, I was on the phone with Busy, and he's talking a little basketball. And he's talking about LeBron, and he's talking about Donovan Mitchell, new Cavalier.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, he's definitely.
And Donovan Mitchell's a baller.
He could ball. He's a superstar. Almost superstar.
The East is going to be pretty fun to watch. That go down this year. If I had to pick, I cannot put any. I don't think the Nets do it. I mean, they should do it, right? I mean, but I don't think this is the year they get it together. I think they never get it together. I don't, especially because Kevin Durant demanded a trade and all that shit. And it's just all bad there. They're going to have good stats. They're going to make it to the playoffs. But when they play a team, like an actual team, they're going to get knocked out again. They won't beat the Bucks in the playoffs. They won't beat the Sixers in the playoffs. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I don't know. The Ben Simmons, I think that's going to be kind of toxic. We'll see. Hopefully not. If Kyrie was punking supposedly Harden in practice, don't you think he'll probably try to punk Ben Simmons? I don't know.
Yeah, punk. Yeah, I think Kyrie just.
So I don't know, man. I mean, they're like a super team 2 years ago when they first got together. It didn't work out.
It was supposed to be the greatest offense ever.
They got knocked out by the Bucks, right? Or,
blah 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 blah.
So I don't know. It's hard to say because I got to see the Celtics if they're going to be able to work with this new coach.
Yeah, overcome their
they
whole
lost that coach and
their coach having sex with the owner's wife, and that was a whole thing. Remember that discussion? You think the Celtics overcome it?
I don't know. I don't know.
So who's going to win the East?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'll make a prediction. You don't know yet?
If you want me to give you a prediction,
yeah, it's just first person out of the NBA season. Just make a prediction. Of course, there's a greater chance of being wrong than being right.
I think if Chris Middleton's healthy, I'd probably go Bucks.
I like the Bucks. That's a solid pick. You know what? That's where I was going to go.
That's where they were hurt last year. Middleton.
Yeah, absolutely. That hurt him. Absolutely.
So,
yes.
Injuries. And I can't remember.
He was Giannis's go-to man when he would get that double
Batman
team.
Robin was hurt the whole time,
exactly.
basically.
No. The Bucks are a solid pick. I wanted to pick the Bucks, but just for fun, I don't want to pick the same team. So I'm going to go with, I'm reluctantly, very reluctant. I'm gonna go with the Sixers just because Philly's got it going on right now with the Eagles and everything. Why not? Sixers join the party.
Phillies and the Eagles.
The
huh?
Sixers, yep, exactly.
Good times in Philly right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick the Sixers. I wanted to pick the Bucks, but to be different, I'll pick the Sixers because they've been knocking on the door. But Embiid, man, he gets hurt.
I don't like Embiid. He's loud ass dude. Yeah,
He's loud ass.
I don't know. It seems
I like his game, like
that
the way he
dude,
plays.
like all of a sudden he just needs like rest or he has back spasms. There's always something up with him, and especially in the playoffs.
He's had that his whole career, even in college and stuff. But you got to figure.
Remember when he got drafted, he didn't even play that first year. He's hurt the whole year. First year, you know, he's one of those.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you got to understand, man. The guy's 7 feet tall, and he's running and jumping and being athletic stuff. That takes a toll on your body. You know, the bigger you are, the more
big tree, full heart. Oh, check! Did you hear about that 7'4" high school guy that's supposed to be the #1 pick next year?
No, I didn't hear about that.
And he was at some game. LeBron was shaking his hand, but yeah, I guess there's already a declared a #1 pick. This kid that's 7'4". I can't remember his name though.
Amazing.
Yeah,
he's not a fucking kid who's 7'4". He's a motherfucking giant at 7'4".
Yeah,
the dude's a giant, 7'4". That's giant status.
Yeah,
he's a fucking
almost
giant.
Up to Yao Ming,
who was another giant. Fuck. How do humans get so big?
Yeah. So NBA, as far as the picks, I mean, it's so hard right now. I kind of like to have a little bit of time, but I mean, I'm thinking
in the West, who's winning the West?
Warriors probably. Suns, they're going through drama with their owner selling the team,
being racist.
So I think there's
racist ass Suns
Chris
owner.
Paul's he's due to get hurt.
What's going on in the NBA, man? They got some shit going on. So the NBA, when the NBA gets so crazy, man.
Well, the NFL is probably a bit more crazier. I mean,
yeah,
Dan
the NBA is wilding out, man. Racist owners and
John
coaches banging the president's wives. I'm like, damn, man, crazy.
Just like we were talking about that Steve Nash and the at the last show.
Steve I want some more evidence. I want to see that. I want to see that picture. You're supposed to bring up that picture.
West
you never brought that picture. You're supposed to show the picture. This man said that Jason Richardson, right? Jason Richardson.
I don't know if there's a picture.
You said
no. I know I said it, but I'm just saying I don't know. They try to get that stuff scrubbed off the internet. You know, they pay people to do that. So
he told me some story that one of Steve Nash's teammates slept with his wife and had a baby. We didn't say
so the baby didn't look like Steve Nash when it came out, basically. So Steve Nash was going through a lot of drama in his life that no one knew at the time, and this kind of came out, leaked later.
Have you guys heard about that?
If you remember when LeBron just kind of gave up against the Celtics, I can't remember that. I think it was last year in Cleveland, actually.
No, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this idea. I want to talk about this idea that we're already on. I want to change it to LeBron. Let's just finish this. Do you think that really happened?
Well, I mean, we could Google it and see if there's any kind of information. But I remember looking up the information before. Just like Tony Parker got with Brent Barry's wife.
That's a huge conspiracy. I never heard of it.
But yeah, I mean, it's like these, it's just drama, soap operas. You get people together, people start acting out wild. But I'll see if I can find anything on it right now.
Yeah, look it up. I thought you would already have this stuff on deck saying some wild shit like that. Yeah. Fuck. That's pretty heavy, man, to say like Steve Nash, his teammate, slept with his wife, had that dude's child, and he's raising that child.
Oh, look, right here. You can see it right here. Look. Allegedly had an affair with Jason Richardson. 7-time athletes beefing over women that had us like, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, sure. sure there's a lot of
Find some more information on it. I want more.
allegedly. Yeah,
I want to learn
allegedly.
more.
Well, we're
You
let's
can't
see.
tell me something juicy like that.
Yeah, here it is right here.
Like you got. I want details on that shit.
She gave
That was
birth
heavy,
to.
bro.
See, it says it right
No,
there.
read it to me, man.
No, you read it.
You read. I would like the way you read it, man. This is your story.
Yeah, it just says that Jason Richard allegedly he had a baby that didn't look like Steve Nash. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple.
No, man, read it. I've already heard you.
Leading
It's
to
so
obvious
difficult.
discovery of infidelity and cheating. I mean, that's all the information. There isn't like a lot of detailed, juicy information on it. Then the Suns abruptly traded Richardson to Orlando Magic in December. See, the baby was born, which only ignites the rumors and speculations even more.
But the baby was born.
Oh, damn, that's pretty messed up. It goes, although we know this is embarrassing and humiliating rumor, we can't help but wonder, does Nash gets the assist for this one? Whoa. Damn. And he
That's
was good at
cold.
assists, he dropped dimes. Nash.
Anybody watching, look into this. Let me know if you think it's true. I'm still, I don't know.
Steroids he was on.
No. Just because it's on the internet doesn't make it true. You didn't give me enough details. I'm sorry.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of details.
I want to see a picture of the baby.
I want
hospital records, birth certificates. Need DNA testing. We need to find out if that baby is Steve Nash's or not.
Well, I mean, look at the timing of moves made. I mean, it makes you wonder. Like just like when they fired the coach of the Cavs because LeBron left, and the Delonte West, I'm sure, was traded to the Mavericks, I think, or whatever. Makes a lot of sense. Even though Brent Barry, I don't remember him really leaving. Maybe I don't know the timing. I can't, but he did go to to Spurs to the Rockets for a little bit.
I'm gonna get some ranch.
All right. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be a interesting basketball season. I like out of all the sports, I tend to like to watch basketball more at home, and I like watching football more at the sports bar. I get pumped up at the sports bar. There's always some annoying dudes, some Cowboy fans or whatever in the corner of the bar. Rah! It's like, geez, I mean, big things I like to get pretty excited with, but I mean, the whole game, and it's just, and then the way you're laughing, and it's just, it's like, God, I want to go over and smack that dude. You know what I mean? But anyways, we should wrap it up. We missed anything?
Abraham brought that up. Good point. I'm not done talking about the NBA yet, man. Let's talk basketball.
All right. Go ahead.
It's a sports show. Yeah, that was crazy. We talked about on last week's episode too about the Draymond Green incident. Boom. But they looked like they were getting along on the court today. They gave it to the Lakers. They gave the Lakers that boom pap slap.
Yeah, the Warriors definitely they're young. I mean, they got a good blend of young and old players.
I got the munchies like a motherfucker.
Yeah. And they just locked up Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole for 4 years. Draymond's chirping about, I don't think they're gonna have enough money to re-sign me because he wants to go to LA supposedly, right?
Back to back to shit for the Warriors.
I mean, it's possible because if Clay and Steph are healthy, I mean, why not? I mean, and they got all those other guys that could, as long as they're healthy in the playoffs, really, because those guys could kind of, gets a lot of off nights and let the young guys play the easier teams if they wanted to.
Let them develop, let them get better.
Yeah, because they're pretty stacked. That Kuminga, young guy. The Looney's been. Looney's almost like another Draymond, like another dog. Rebounding.
Well,
dirty
I
work.
picked the Warriors to win it last year. And I'm gonna pick them to win it this year. Warriors are going
You
back
picked
to
them
back.
last year?
Mhm.
For real?
Yep.
I like to see the video coverage.
Clay
of
was
that.
coming back.
Like he
Clay was
came back
back.
before and got hurt. That's the thing. I mean, I wasn't sold on that.
I just knew it was them.
I mean, they barely even remember the
The
Lakers
moves they
beat him
made.
in. Remember the Lakers beat him in that play-in game, and Steph was healthy, but Clay wasn't.
Warriors are going back to back this year.
I hope not, but
They are.
I hopefully the Lakers, man. I still have faith. They got LeBron.
No, they're gonna miss the playoffs. They're gonna
I
miss the
think they
playoffs.
just need to get rid of Russell Westbrook, get rid of some of that toxic. I don't like the Pat Bev's signing, but the guy getting some scrappy dogs on the team, fire the team up maybe. I think it's all down to Anthony Davis, man. If that guy can stay healthy, I think good.
Greatest thing about the Lakers season is going to be the moment that LeBron James
passes Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar for the all-time scorer in NBA history.
Yeah,
That's huge. This record has stood for 39 years. 39 years this record has stood.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his record has stood for 39 years. And LeBron James is going to go down with the most points ever scored in NBA history.
So,
does that make him the greatest scorer of all time?
It's like LeBron's similar to Tom Brady, where they hold all these records. You know what I mean? Because their durability career, they've been able to play so many games where they could, finals games, Super Bowl games, a lot of games. And Tom Brady should probably, just like LeBron,
well,
I'm
here's
just
the
gonna
thing.
keep playing until my body deteriorates.
The purpose of basketball, like one of the main purposes of basketball, is to score points, right? It's like the big thing. Like, to play basketball, you score points. He's gonna have the most points out of anybody ever, more than Jordan, more than Kareem, more than Shaq, more than Kobe, more than Bill, more than Bird, more than all of them. He's gonna go down as number one. Does that make him the greatest scorer of all time?
Well, people don't really consider him a scorer at first.
I don't give a fuck what people think. I'm asking what you think.
Oh.
I know what a lot of people think. What do you think?
I mean, I think he's going to go down as the best all-around player because he could do everything. He could pass the ball, could rebound, triple doubles.
I got a question.
Most points. I mean, he's going to have the most points, but people don't really consider him a Kobe or a Jordan that were point killers. That killer instinct like they did. But he's been durable.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think it makes him the greatest scorer of all time?
I mean, if you want to get technical, you probably would, but it's just saying a lot of people don't know him as a scorer.
Well, what would you say, though?
I mean, yeah, you would have to, I guess, technically.
Okay. I say he is. Because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was considered the greatest scorer of all time when he broke the record. Because that's the title you get when you break that record.
Yeah.
And the man who had it before him was who? Will Chamberlain. And when he had it, he was considered the greatest scorer of all time. So we're just going to change the fucking standard because we're conditioned to hate on LeBron James? Y'all can just condition to hate on fucking LeBron James. Every man who broke this record, when they broke the record, they were considered the greatest scorer of all time. LeBron James will be the greatest scorer of all time because you have the most points in NBA history, period. Steroids. LeBron's on the juice. That's why he went bald so fast. No.
Tom Brady's not on the juice. He's got a full head of
hair. He got caught. His trainer got caught with steroids and handing out steroids to players, man. That was like about 8 years ago. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
A little less than that. And they were and he was under suspicion. Well, like, damn, his trainer got busted distributing steroids to players in a lot of sports, including baseball.
I vaguely remember it, but I do remember. There's been a lot.
That was a real thing, Smiley. These are facts.
A lot of crap
facts
with him, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people hate on LeBron a lot, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there's people out there just
Like they
"Oh, I
say,
like the Lakers.
they
I can't stand them."
what's the argument on LeBron too? They trash on his shooting. Oh, he's not a better shooter than Jordan. He's not a better shooter than Kobe, but their numbers, their shooting percentages. He has a better field goal percentage than all of them. But so how is he not a better shooter than them? But his average, he shoots a better percentage. That does not make sense to me. His shooting percentage is over 4% higher than Kobe's. And
You know why? Because he's bigger than those guys, so he's able to get more rebounds to put it back in the basket. And he's small forward. Those guys are more guards. They're not around the basket as much for second chance opportunities. So those guys are more shooters on the outside. They have they shoot. When you're a shooter, it's hard to have a higher average versus like a power forward or center where your field goal percentage is higher. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's a decent theory on what I think. He takes basically what I'm talking about is he takes more high percentage shots than those guys.
More efficient shooter.
Closer to the basket.
Well, again,
over his career. A lot of dunks.
Again, something that works in his favor too. He's a more efficient player.
And
he's a very efficient player, very smart
healthy.
Player.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't have to shoot the ball 30 times to score 40 points. LeBron could score 40 points shooting the ball 22, 25 times. Whereas a lot of players to drop 40, they had to shoot over 30, just take a whole bunch of shots.
He gets fouled a lot. He takes a decent amount of free throws too. You know what I mean?
I hope they make it to the playoffs. It'd be nice, but I just don't see it happening, man.
I think we're a trade away from, getting the shit together. I think we could somehow we got to get a good shooter, man.
You guys need more than one good shooter.
We're deep at the guard position. I can't believe this. We got Westbrook, Schroeder, Kendrick Dunn, Pat Bev. I mean, 4 guards right there. And it's pretty deep. How are they going to get all the minutes for everybody? They went athletic with a lot of other guys. People didn't get signed.
How far do you think they're going to make it?
I think they could get in the playoffs.
Yeah? You think they'll win in the playoffs?
Like I said, if Anthony Davis is healthy,
I don't see it. He's never healthy. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well,
it'd be cool.
He's supposedly did good in the offseason, and he's looking stronger, like durable, supposedly, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's tough being that tall, man. Again, this guy's 7 foot tall, and he likes to play like a guard. He doesn't like to play like a traditional big man. Well, that takes a toll on their body. That's why he gets hurt.
See, Anthony Davis, he was originally a guard. And then he sprouted like all these inches.
And he still wanted to be a point guard. Yeah.
But he could dribble like a point guard. That's exactly. He could dribble. But I think the issue with him is basically he likes to block shots. He's very active on the defensive side. And when he jumps up and comes down, he lands on other people's foots that sprains his ankles or knees or whatever. But
I didn't like him in Space Jam. That's funny. Yeah. The first Space Jam is, the first Space Jam. You ain't doing it better than the first Space Jam. I'm sorry. You can have Steph Curry in Space Jam 3. It's still not going to be better than Space Jam fucking 1. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So who are you picking for the finals, man? The Warriors? Who are you going to pick? The Suns? The Lakers?
I don't know. I think you got to
the Clippers.
Probably go with the Warriors if they're healthy. If they got Clay,
yeah, we're just gonna assume they're healthy. Yeah, we're just gonna assume everybody's healthy.
I mean, they got Draymond and Kevin Looney down low. It's pretty good. They got the young guys, Jordan Poole and Wiggins. I mean, the Iguodala.
What I like about what the Warriors are doing, because they've been doing this a while, but they make it as easy as possible on Steph to be Steph. You know what I mean? They really do a good job of setting him up with the shots, screening for him, running the offense to him. And like I said, picking the Warriors all the way.
Hell yeah. Well, we're hoping to bring just to shout out as we wrap this up. We're really working on bringing Busy on the show. Said he was down to do it. We were shooting for tonight. It's possible it might go down tomorrow night. So just stay tuned when we get the for sure word on it. We definitely gonna post it and everything. But Busy's he's a busy guy, so we gotta hopefully get it done soon. And otherwise, we got another interview coming up Thursday on Bar Talk TV. Who you guys interviewing?
Oh, we got 100K, Qbert,
Oh, okay.
CEO,
Nice.
100K Music. It's going to be a great interview. We got a great message. We got some great things to talk about. Everybody tune in. It's going to be one hell of a show. You guys don't want to miss it, for real.
Hell yeah. Yeah, hopefully go Yankees Padres and go to the World Series. We'll see you at the next show, folks. Have a good night.